How you doing? Andre Royo. I played the character Bubbles on The Wire.
What's happening, y'all? Jamie Hector, and I play the character of Marlo. Well, Professor Ogletree told me that he was going to start a curriculum over here at Harvard based on the show The Wire. So I said, okay, cool. He invited us down, and anytime I get a chance to spend time with my team, Dre, Michael K. Williams, Sonia San, Donnie, Snoop, Anwar, whomever, I take the opportunity. But at the same time, from what I understand, it's to enlighten. He started his curriculum to enlighten the people at Harvard about what's going on in urban communities and basically how they can help change.
Why not use it as another form of a tool to educate if it's going to reach people that might not be reached by conventional means of teaching? I don't think me or Jamie walked into the audition thinking that this show was going to be this important. It's even weird to say it because you feel like it's a show, but it was one of the shows that at the same time educated and entertained and made people aware of a lot of things that are going on in the community. Yeah, there was one episode where, I don't know if you saw it, but our introduction to each other's character, I bumped into his car with my shopping cart, and he made me walk down the street in my underwear. Very evil man, very evil man. But it didn't kill me,
Exactly.
which is a good thing. That's right.
Because I couldn't tell you the episode, but it was just that scene between Stringer Bell and Avon when they know they were betraying each other. Yeah. But
You playing away games.
You playing away games.
You playing away games.
And he
that's
was like,
on you.
When he said it was business.
Yeah.
And it was just something going on here.
They were on the porch.
Yeah, on the balcony overlooking.
Yes.
And it was just something going on between here, right here, without words. It's like words, forget the words. It was just like, man, it's like, I know I'm about to take you out. I know. And it was just like, damn, you're my best friend from grade school kicking the bucket.
You gotta go.
You gotta go.
One of my favorite ones, because it just made so much sense of the whole show, was when Clark Freeman, Lester, said all the pieces matter. I mean, I quote that. All the pieces matter. It's not just one thing. You can't just fix one thing and think the whole thing is going to be fixed. All the pieces matter was my favorite line of the show.
I can't pick any, but one is when the deacon said, trying to correct the drug problem is like sweeping leaves on a windy day. It's very difficult. The leaves are going to blow all over the place. And that right there stuck with me also because it's like, it's a different strategy that you have to approach in order to fix this problem. It's bigger than what you might think.
I think Harvard should be applauded to use something like this to reach an audience or to reach a certain type of student and educate them using by any means necessary. And if the show is helping with that, we come down here and I guess give them thanks and give them support and let them know that we're available to come here and share this moment with them.
Everything that happened on the wire already happened on the streets, and even if you don't think it affects you, indirectly it still does. And if it's going to affect you, I'm sure that you probably want to find a way to make it better. Because, so many times in the past they say this drug or alcohol or crack was dropped in the black communities or in the urban communities, but then it filtered into the middle class communities, and it affects you. If it affects me, it affects you. And I'm sure that that's something that people would want to basically stop or help or change, because people, I believe, naturally have good hearts.
Speak. I mean, I guess the main, from understanding what David was talking about when he created the show, knowing that, he never wanted to be someone pointing out the problems and then walking away. But that's what everybody does. This is fucked up, that's fucked up, and then walking away. I think what David did with 5 seasons of Why at the end of it was just make you so aware and understand that in this problem, all the pieces matter. It ain't just the street, it's the family life. It ain't just the family life, it's the government. It ain't just the government, it's the civil, it's the education. And with all these problems, once the TV gets turned off, what are you going to do? You can reach out and become part of the programs. You can talk about it. I mean, just that conversation alone, you might spark somebody else. You might, the word of mouth is incredible.
I have an organization called Moving Mountains, based in Brooklyn. You can find it at movingmountainsnyc.org. And I know everyone in here, they're looking for an outlet to affect change, and they can come to Brooklyn if they have time to volunteer, resources, money, prayer, whatever way they can extend themselves.
As a filmmaker, grab a camera.
camera.
Put that in their face. You know,
Put it in their face.
Use your tools, documentaries, reporting, journalism. A camera really catches more else here, and there's no lying once they're on tape.
Yeah.
Whether they want to or not, somebody did this. They got you on camera.
They got you on camera.
Guy right
You
there.
know?
You know, so but thank you, Harvey. Thank you very much.